in Las Vegas, this is a smaller version. The food at the casino is fantastic. I've had the buffet. I've had lunch at Abuelita's next door, right down next to the tequila factory. The buffet is second to none, $19. All you can eat buffet that has sushi, prime rib, pork medallions, smoked turkey. Oh, I can go on. It's got some ravioli that was out of this world. It's got great desserts. The buffet is excellent. Had it a couple times now, in fact. My girlfriend Judy and I had it about 2-3 weeks ago, and then I had it again last night. And all I can say is, wow, good food. And I like to eat. I'm sure if those of you that know me can see it's apparent. I'm eating more and more nowadays. Okay, guys, there's some good sportsmanship going on in the arena, and we're going to kick it off. Kim Kauffman will be breaking. Race to 3. BCA 8 ball on the 7-foot tables in Tucson, Arizona at Casino del Sol. Off and running. She smacks him good and fires into 13 to the corner pocket. She's got an open table. Cue ball's in the middle of the table. He can look at the third. Well, made a stripe. I guess it was the 11 ball that went in. He's looking at the 13 in the corner or the 9 in the side. He's got problem balls. He's got the 10 up in the upper left-hand corner. He's got the ball right by the 4 ball in the side pocket on the left side. And he's got a 14 that's tied up by the 1 ball in the same area. Only shot he really has available is the one he's taking, which is the 13 ball. He'll probably come over and try to open up that ball right there, and he didn't do it. Didn't do it. He wanted to graze that 8 ball, so he'd have a second shot. So Kim would have a second shot on that 12. It's the only ball she can see. She might be able to see the 10 ball up on top, but that opens up their opponent's balls. So more than likely we'll see some kind of a safety play here and minimize their enhance their position or minimize their opponent's position. She's opening up the 10 ball. She says, I'm not going to keep that tied up. So, she did well. She did very well. She just kind of opened up the 10 ball, laid the cue ball on top of the 5 against the head rail, and the only thing she can see is the 2 ball bank or the 3 ball in the lower left-hand corner pocket, which is going to send the cue ball, depending on how she hits, how Steve hits this, possibly into the 8, which he doesn't want to do. And he'll be over a ball. He'll be cueing over a ball to shoot the 3. So more than likely, you'll see him shooting the 2 ball. So I don't see anything else he can possibly shoot unless he shoots the safety off the 5, the 2, or the ball on the bottom of the table. That's closest to the rail, which is the 7 ball, I believe. Using the Cyclops balls. Nice safety. He got him all the way around. He can't see the stripe directly below the cue ball on the left side, and he can cut that to the corner pocket. And actually, that's a good play because that ball will open up the 9. It'll open up the 12, and it'll open up the table for a run. Well, he didn't open up. He didn't open up the 9. In fact, he blocked the 9. I thought that would open up. Wow. Thought that 4 ball would vacate the premises and the 9 ball would be opened up or moved. There's no sense in making this ball. I would just hang it up in the jaws if I could. That works too. Just don't let it go in. Stop it. You can't stop it. Unfortunately, you can't reach out and stop it. Darn. Hate it when that happens. Jessica has a nice shot. She could go off this 1 ball on the left side by the side pocket, the yellow one, and then carry him off the 1 into the 9, pocketing the 4. That opens up her 1 ball. And depending on the speed, give her what it lays out. Looks like she's going to play the 6 ball in the upper right-hand corner. That's not going to get him much because now they don't really have a shot unless the 4 ball goes in the side. And I cannot tell from my vantage point as far as whether they can make the 4 or not. It looks like it's a close hit. You probably want to open up the 2-5 and play safe. Not leave a low percentage shot on the 10 or block it if possible. They could easily do that by hitting the lower left side of the deuce and pushing the 10 ball up and the cue ball against the rail on the left side. And the 2 ball should kind of stay in the way and the 5 ball should kind of stay in the way and not leave him a shot. The other option he has is to back cut the 7 ball in the middle of the table to the right-hand corner pocket. I don't think he can see the 3 ball. In fact, I know he can't see the 3 ball. I'm looking right down the angle because I'm sitting about right behind the left-hand corner pocket, about 20 feet behind it, and there's no line to the 3 to make it. He can't see the 1 though. The 1 ball does go. And go it does. Now, they can take their shots at these balls, the gravy shots I would call them. They're both open, the 3, the 4, the 6 and 7 in the middle of the table, even the 4 on the side there. They can do something with it. But they're gonna have to address that 2-5 up at top of the table that's clustered with the 10 ball. And interesting shot to get way up there. I'm not sure what he can do with those 2 balls from up there. The good thing is that the 9 ball and the 14 are tied up. They're dead tied up, and they don't have much to shoot at if he leaves the cue ball on that side of the table above them, above the 4. If the cue ball is in the vicinity of where it's at now, they have a shot on the ball against the rail beneath the 9. Now we just saw Steve and Jessica win their last match, 3-0 against, who did they play? I forgot, Dan Smith and Cease Perez. And there's no percentages this time for the Fargo rating system because there's no data on one of the players, so it wouldn't be fair to post any information, inaccurate information, with no data on one of the players. He's just not in, hasn't been in the system before. And the data's the system's only as good as the data entered. So, but it's quite the system. He's making a nice shot here. This combo can actually be made. This 9-14 combo can actually be made. And he's playing it. But not today. This opens up the table completely. If you can see the 4 ball, it's completely open. Because the 5 ball goes, the 6 ball goes in the side, 2 ball goes in the corner. If she can see that 4 ball and roll up to it, the 9 ball might hinder her view. I'm not sure if we can see that from the right side. Can we, Steve? No, can't tell from that side. She's playing the 6, or the 7, which is in the middle of the table. I'm not sure where she's playing it yet. She could be playing a safe. No, she didn't play safety. She went for the shot and made a very nice shot. Very nice. Broke open the 5 ball, but also broke out her opponent's ball. And then they have 2 balls down by the lower left-hand corner. So now it's danger because safeties are few and far between. I'm not sure he can make this 4 ball with a thin cut. He can make the 4 ball with a thin cut, and the cue ball goes around 3 rails for the 2. He Should be okay. Just medium speed. Get the cue ball to the center of the table, 3 rails, and you'll be good. Pocket this 4 ball and come 3 rails. The left one, the bottom one, and the right side rail. Up for the deuce. Oh, it went down. Oh! He hit a lot of ball. He had to cut that ball thin to go through, but real thin. He hit a lot of ball. And slid straight down. That's tough. Keep in mind, you're not watching professionals. You're watching amateur players that play every weekly in their leagues. So, but, you know, they're striving to do their best. And they're doing well. He just hit a little bit too much ball on that. And she didn't move the cue ball much. Left him a shot. He pockets this ball. They probably win the game. Because he'll push the 9 ball to the right-hand side pocket and should be straight in on it. And it's just a matter of pocketing the 9 and easy on the 8. Overcut the ball, but didn't leave much. Looks like he can see the 5. Looks like Jessica can see the 5. Zero in a race to 3. They both have 2 balls on the table. This shot right here is pretty much the ball game. It can be this first game. Someone can take a lead here. 1-0 in a race of 3. Will it be Jessica and Steve, or Kim and Ronald? Play this 5 ball. You want to hit it hard enough to come off that back rail and come out for a shot on the deuce. And then the 8 ball only goes to the right hand lower right hand corner pocket. She's really giving this a lot of thought. I'm thinking she can see the ball. Well, it's possible she's blocked. Because of the way she's looking at it, maybe she can't see I guess she can't see the 5 ball. She's going to give them ball in hand and move the ball away? She's kicking at it, okay. Yeah, she gave him ball in hand, all right. Wow, I'm going to have to say it's tough not to get out here. This is tough not to get out. Just don't get behind the 8 ball. It's the only ball that can hurt him. No problem. Nice angle. He'll probably try to come on the right side of the 8 for position in the same pocket. He doesn't want to hit the 8. Doesn't want to hit the 8. Oh, did it beautifully. Well done. And he's left his partner with a good shot on the 8 ball for the lower left-hand corner pocket. And it was a good shot, and they take the lead, 1-0. Kim Kauffman pockets the 8 ball for the 1-game lead in a race of 3. Remember, everybody, we're down here at Tucson, Arizona at Casino del Sol, where the food is great. There's lots of pool this weekend. Vendors. You need a cue, you need a case, you need some knickknacks, joint protectors, chalk, balls for your home table. It's all here today. You need cue repair, leather tips, new tips put on. It's all here today. Need a massage? There's a massage therapist on hand. Players have been taking advantage of her and, well, actually getting a massage and using her services. Relax between matches. You have Mike Massey with his new stroke technique over by the vendor booth. And Jessica pockets a ball. Problem balls with stripes. There's the 1-by-1 ball on the right side, and that's the only one. Looks like the 13 is by the 5. May go in the side pocket. So this table's wide open. Got to move 1 ball. You got to address one problem ball if you want stripes. If you want solids, I don't think you have a problem ball because the 5 goes in the side, which is what he's looking at shooting to begin with. He can shoot the 3 ball. He can shoot the 5 ball. Nice camera angle there, so you can see just how open the 5 and the 13 are to that side pocket. And he's choosing to shoot the 5 and take solids, establish solids. I'm going to venture to say that Jessica is going to shoot the 3 ball in the lower right-hand corner. It's going to be your choice, either the 3 ball or the 2 ball on the side, and I don't think she wants to shoot that, so she's shooting the 3 ball, right-hand corner pocket. Well done. Opened up the balls. Oh, I think we'll see Steve shoot the 7 ball. It's in the lower right-hand pocket. Shoot it right in and come back and get on either the 1 or the 2. The 2 ball is the one right next to the cue ball. He could probably try to play position on the side after he makes the 1. He's going to hit that. Well, I think she shoots the 6 ball next, up on top in the upper right-hand corner. If she shoots the 6 ball and comes straight down the table from that angle, goes to the center of the table, she'll have a good shot on the 1 or the 4. They're going to have to use one of those balls to lead them for position on the 2 to get on the 8 and win the game. And this gets you there right here. There's 2 ways you can play this. You can spin the ball over with a lot of left-hand English to get a shape on the deuce. He can play the 1 ball and come around. Or he can play the cue ball off the 4 after he shoots it in the side. When he shoots it in the side and goes 3 rails to get on the 2 ball. Only problem is he may run into the 10. If he does that, he's going to be in trouble. Problem here is if he shoots this real soft, he might get underneath the 9 and not have a shot on the deuce. Shoots it hard, doesn't want to bump it. Oh, if he comes off slowly, oh, he didn't. Now he's left his opponent, his partner, a shot on the 4, but she's going to have to cue the cue ball over the deuce. Difficult shot, really decreases your accuracy. Even experienced players have a tough shot with this shot. Very experienced players. And I'm talking even top players will have a shot here. Tough shot here. Especially knowing that they have to get the cue ball to the left side of the deuce. This is a tough shot. Very tough shot. If she rolls up on this 10, she's really going to like it. And she does. He's left her opponent nothing. Possibly this 10 ball off the 12 into the side pocket. That's the only real possibility I see. Or just tapping it and hitting the rail after in the 10. Hitting the 10 in the rail and playing it safe there. That's the only possible shots I believe Ronald has. He's looking like he wants to shoot the 13, but I think he's against the 10 ball, and he can't get to the 13. Remember, I'm 20 feet away from the table and over to the right side. He can't get to the 13. Never mind. But if this ball stops, he's not going to like... Oh, wow. 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 How do you like that? Now, here's where you get rolls. That was a nice roll. He went 2 rails and got behind the ball and leaving his opponent nothing. And they've got to kick it to just make a good contact on the 4 so as they don't give up ball in hand. Ball in hand in BCA means you can place the cue ball anywhere you want for any shot you want. And that really gets you started on a good run. Looking around, he's trying to figure out how can I hit this 4 ball. That's his main concern. What happens afterwards is gravy. He's going 1 rail. This should kick it. He should be able to hit this ball. He might, as long as he doesn't catch the point of the side pocket. Well done. Well done. And on top of the ball. That's great. But the 12 and the 14 are right by the side pocket for an easy shot. But nonetheless, they have 6 balls to run. Steve and Jessica only have 2. Sometimes having more balls on the table is advantageous. More good stuff to work with. Side pocket or corner, which do you shoot? Looks like he's playing the 14 in the side. Careful with the cue ball, don't run to the corner. Oh, that came down nice. Position on the 9. Now, if she falls forward, it looks like she's going to run into the. She might get shape on the 13, but it looks like she might run into the 14. And now they have the 14 in the upper right-hand corner, straight in. And he wants to follow past the 2 if he can, so they can shoot the 10 ball next. That'd be my suggestion, because you want to shoot the ball down by the 8 underneath his hand last. Now see, here's the difference between 7-foot diamonds and bar boxes, which are the valleys. On the bar box, that would have dropped. On the 7-foot diamonds, the pockets are smaller, the rails are much nicer. That ball stays up, so you have to be more accurate. This is why the pros don't mind or actually like playing on these 7-foot diamonds. The bar boxes are just too easy. You don't have to be as accurate, and they're very, very forgiving. They're great to learn how to play on, but if you want to be competitive, you want to be able to play well on these diamond 7-footers. Got a good shot here. He'll just hit this with center high English. I wouldn't even put any spin on any right, and he'll come down for the 8 ball in the lower left-hand corner pocket. It's all speed here. It's all about speed. Stay with your stroke. Good shot here, ties this up. Oh, he spun it. He's going to come all the way down to the corner pocket. Looks like it may scratch. Almost. She's got either a bank or a shot to the side pocket. Bank cross side or shot straight to the side pocket. She's called the bank. That's how important speed was. Had he been able to stop by the side pocket on the right, she would have had a much better shot on the 8. Came right by it. Don't scratch. Now, had she scratched on that shot, she does not lose the game. BCA rules, unless the 8 ball is pocketed on a scratch, then you lose. If the 8 ball is made in the wrong pocket, the pocket that was not called, you also lose. But scratching the cue ball is not a loss of game, as it used to be in most other leagues. They're playing safe. It's safe. He's got a shot. It's low percentage. If he tries to bank it in the lower right-hand corner pocket, this ball will probably kiss. He could bank it in the upper left-hand corner pocket, so it would be cross corner. The short rail, using the short rail, not the long rail, not the head rail. That would be my suggestion. That also, no, that doesn't have a kiss. That's actually that shot works. Just barely get it by the 10 with just center English, a little bit of right English or just center English, and he can pocket this ball. For those of you out there that like playing one pocket, he's called it in the corner pocket behind that ball. He's going to try to go to the rail, hit the ball, and sneak in the pocket. Oh, he followed it in. I thought he was going to do it the other way. What a great shot. Let's give him a hand for that shot. How's that, guys? He followed the ball right in. Then he had to hit that so pure to follow it in. Great shot. Well done. Like, there's... You see that shot? Great shot by Steven Barker. Following that ball in. Score's tied at 1 in a race to 3. Back to action at Casino del Sol in Tucson, Arizona. Tucson warm-ups, 2015 Tucson warm-ups. First time they've held them in Tucson. This is warming everybody up for the 39th annual BCAPL National Championships. While you're there, you can watch the US Open 8-ball tournament, US Open 10-ball tournament, watch the pros play. Kim's broken the balls, and it looks like we're going to be dry. Big bus, no reward. She hit those hard. Spread the table. She's got a cluster of solids on the right side of the table by the side pocket. Other than that, everything's pretty open. The 5-ball is tough on the upper right-hand part of the table, just past the side pocket, because the stripe ball on the rail blocks her from going in that pocket, and it won't. It looks like it might come down to the bottom corner pocket, but you got to be perfect on it. He's considering his options, looking at the combination 4-6. He can go rail first, I believe, and make the 2-ball, or play the combo 3-2. He can play the 10-ball. He can play the 10-ball. That's what he's playing. He's choosing stripes. And actually, there's only one problem ball with the stripes, and that's the ball on the left-hand side. On the left-hand side, right about where the cue ball is, on the rail. Because it has to be shot to the upper left-hand corner pocket or banked. And getting on it's going to be tough. So, open table still. He looks like he's shooting the 9-ball in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Still an open table. And now the stripes are readily available. She could find a way to shoot this 10-ball and break out that 13 on the left side rail. His table opens up real nice. Real nice. Only thing they have to worry about is getting shape on the 8 for the lower right-hand corner pocket. Nice angle. That's a good shot of the background of all the tables set up in here. Singles play starts at 7 o'clock tonight. You've got 32 tables you were just looking at. You saw 16 of them on one side. There's 16 on the other side of this huge room. Spacey, the tables are far apart. Easy to walk through. There's no cramping or clustering. Don't hit it. Didn't want to hit that, but you still got the 12 on the side. I think the 14 goes by those 2 balls into the corner. I'm not sure. Can't tell from here. Actually, I don't think it does. It must, because she gave him shape on it. Oh, I gave shape on the one up on top, okay. this ball back. Careful of the side pocket. Trying to move that ball. Well, his only option is to break out the 13 off that rail or shoot the 9 ball in the upper left-hand corner. And if the 14 that's by the side pocket doesn't go in the lower corner pocket, she'll have to play shape position for the ball on the side. Still forcing them to bank the 13. Nice shot. Nice shot. This ball goes. He's not looking at it, so I don't think it does. He's looking at opening up this ball. Actually, a good shot here is to come off the ball into the 2. Leaves them very limited shots, but they've got easy place to play safe too over in that cluster of balls and open them up at the same time. Seven-foot diamonds. 8 ball in the 7-foot diamonds. Oh, he wants that to drop. Guys, got to get on down here. We got Mike Massey in the background. Can't see him, but we got Mike Massey in the background, right to the right of the screen, the upper right-hand part of the screen, playing his guitar and singing. Nice shot by Ken. They've got an easy 2 ball, but they've also got the 13 blocked in. But, you know, see if he just follow it in like he did on the 8 ball. He can play a combo and move that 13 and pocket his deuce. These guys are leaving too many problem balls. Oh, they don't want to move the deuce. He just showed you he knows how to follow it in, so gonna have to be a little more careful than that. I'm sorry if I don't want to say what I would do. I would fire this 2 ball into that 13 deuce combination, take the cue ball off the bottom rail, and open up those balls on the right. A little bit of left English gets me everything I want. I'm going to spread those up, and I'm a 95% favorite to get a shot. Just medium speed gets it done. There's no sense shooting this softly. You want to open up those balls. Now they're at a severe disadvantage. Their balls are clustered, their opponents are not. The score is tied at 1. It's a race to 3. Their opponents are just itching at a chance at the table. Let me up there. Still observing his options. Tough place. He wants to get behind those balls. He could go off the 5 with left English and nestle the ball in against the rail in those 3 balls. That'd be a fantastic shot, and it's very available. Just go off the right side of that 3 ball on the bottom rail. And try to get behind those 3 balls. There's about 5-inch circle that I need space to get behind. If you go straight into him, he can't. I don't think he can avoid not giving up this ball in the corner pocket, lower corner pocket. Yes, for a good touch really gets you everything you want. Well, he's looking and looking, trying to decide, trying to come up with what to do. The balls won't move. Your ideas have to change, and your views have to change. I believe he called a safety. He hit the rail first and then the balls. That's ball in hand for his opponent. I would pocket the 13 and just draw the cue ball back about 6 inches. Pocket the 14 in the side and the 8 ball in the same pocket the 13's at. That way you don't have to travel the cue ball for shape on the 8 from the 13. But you have to make sure you draw the ball up or follow it up off the rail. She's going to force her partner to make a good position shot. He can either stop it there and they can play the ball on the side. It does go on the side. Or get up for this ball. He has to draw it up for position in the lower right-hand corner pocket or wherever he ends up the cue ball. See where it ends up. He's drawing the ball up. Pattern play, pattern play. For those of you out there, you see the value of shooting that 13 ball first with a little bit of draw. All you have to do is bring it up. Well, you have 2 feet, you can bring it up. So just as long as you drop more than 5 inches, between 2 and 5 inches to lay the cue ball. Giving yourself an easy shot on the ball on the side, stop it, easy shot on the 8. Pattern play. Just cut the ball here. Just make sure you English away from the lower right-hand corner pocket. Nice play. It's in, cue ball. Just, you have to English away from that. The slightest bit of left English on that would have avoided the scratch. Now she pocketed the ball and scratched the cue ball. That is loss of game. They are down 2-1 in a race to 3. And I believe it's their break. Jessica, a little bit of left English, just a hair. Even maybe just a hair low English would have done it. Too much low English would have scratched in the lower left-hand corner pocket, but he had to avoid that scratch. '39th BCAPL National Championships, July 22nd through August 1st. Get up there, spend a week in Vegas, watch the pros in the US 8-ball Open, watch the pros in the US Open 10-ball. Get your autographs, mingle with the pros, get some lessons. On YouTube on the CSI pool, they have YouTube videos, instructional videos. These videos that you're watching, the matches you're watching now, will be available in about 2 weeks on their YouTube site. We're in Tucson, Arizona, Casino del Sol. Steve Barker and Jessica Derezinski are trailing 1-2 versus Ronald Bondy and Kim Kauffman. Scotch doubles tournament. I believe first place is $450. Short race to 3. Both of these teams are undefeated. They've both won a match. In fact, I guess they both won 2 matches. We just saw Steve and Jessica win their last match on here. So they're on the winner's side. Stephen, this is a winner's side match, is it not? Just wanted to validate what I just said. There was a 2% doubt in my mind. Attempted a combination. Didn't make it. There's a ball pocketed. It's pocketed on the break, so the table's open. Here's a 10 ball that was pocketed on the break. So Ronald's looking at an open table. Looking to play the 9 ball. Opening up the 11, although I don't think it needs to be opened up. I think it goes to that corner. He could actually shoot that now. He wants solids, not stripes. So they establish solids. Kid will probably shoot at the 5 or the 1. Not much else is available. If you're shooting the 5, you want to hit it with a little bit of pace, with a little bit of draw, and go into that 7-6 that's right next to it to the left. She followed down. They have no shot now. And if they have a shot, they can open up that 14 for their opponent, which is not a good idea. He's looking to bank this ball on the right. It's okay. It opens up the other ball behind it for that corner, and actually can be a safety if he stops it right behind it, up against the 9 and the 8 ball. Or just stops it right there. If he stops it right there, he might give up a shot on those 2. He banked it out. Gave up a shot on the 12 ball in the upper right-hand corner. I think if I'm Jessica, I'm opening up this combination and bringing the cue ball to the bottom rail. The 2 balls on the right side, I'd open those up. Because if once she makes this ball, they don't really have a shot to shoot at unless they can get on the 9 ball. It's down by the 8. And she could do that with a bit of, and she did. She gave it a good go. She got on the 10. Well, that's not the 10, that's the deuce. She opened up the deuce. No shot. Came down too far. She's probably trying to get on that 9 or 11s there. I'm not sure if she can see that ball in the side pocket. If she can, she's in business. She can't see the 14 in the corner. But she wants to open those balls out. Good time to do it. Especially if she can make it. Side pocket. Well done. A little harder. Just a little harder. You don't want to tie that ball up. He's calling a bank shot on the cross side. Throw the cue ball straight back for a shape on the 14 ball in the lower left-hand corner. Well, may have a shot on the 1 in the upper left-hand corner. May have a safety on the off the 7 up at the head rail. on top. If he just rolls off to the left side and covers the 14 with the cue ball. But I believe they'll still have a shot at that ball in the middle of the table to the right-hand lower right-hand corner pocket. Race to 3. And they didn't time out their open. So Jessica's coming to the table trailing 1-2 in a race to 3. This is do or die. Can't give up this game. Do I make a ball? Do I play safe? Question. He's just playing the 14 ball in the lower left. He's going to cut it thin. And just like that. Oh, move that 9 ball up a little. It goes. It goes. Yes, it does. It goes. He can just play this 9 ball straight in. Follow the cue ball, bounce it off the 6 ball, and be straight in on the ball in the side pocket. Nothing fancy. Keep it simple. It's simple. Just a matter of making the 9 ball. You should get a straight in shot on the ball on the side. Unless it rolls funny and you hit that ball, it bounces up and hooks you. Just like, oh, hit it. Oh, he went by it. That's even better. Now she can just pocket the ball and roll forward 6 inches. And she'll leave her, or bring it back and have a shot in the same pocket. See what she's going to do. She's bringing it back. She's cueing it low, so she's bringing it back. Just pocket the ball. Perfect. Perfect. This should tie this match up. 2-2. Double hill. Stephen Barker for the win. There it is. 2 games apiece, hill. Ronald and Kim will be breaking the balls. All tied up at 2, race to 3. This game decides it. Who goes to the one-loss side and who stays on the winner's side. Casino del Sol in Tucson, Arizona. 2015 Tucson warm-ups. In preparation for the 39th annual BCAPL National Championships. 800 grand. 800 grand in prize money. Southwest Regionals coming up September 3rd through the 7th in Scottsdale, Arizona. Will also be live streamed. US Open 8-ball, US Open 10-ball championships. All the pros will be in Vegas. Come play the championship matches and watch the pros play their US Open matches. Back to action on hand. Kim Kauffman breaking the balls. 2-2. Winner of this game stays in the winner's bracket. Loser goes to the one-loss side. Double elimination tournament. Scotch doubles 8-ball on 7-foot diamond tables. Try break. Open table. Do you want stripes or do you want solids? He's got a shot for the corner pocket with the 4 straight in. He's got a shot for the other left-hand corner pocket for stripes. Big pocket. Both high percentage shots. For the 12 ball more than the 4 ball. Funny how both shots he has are purple. Might be a purple kind of day. There it is. The stripes are all open. The stripes are all open, so this could be there's a possible table run here. This will take some good position here because the only ball she has to shoot at is the 10, and she's got to get the cue ball up by either the 9 or the 13 for a shot. She can't leave it there, and she brought it out nicely, but she went down really far. I don't believe they have anything available. A back cut on the 13 to the lower right-hand corner pocket is all I can really see. 13 is the ball right in the middle of the table. Has to hit the left side of it. From where he's looking at it, it's the right side, and cut it to that corner pocket. That's exactly what he's looking at. That's all that's available to him. Overcut the ball. Hit it a little too thin. Left his opponent nothing but a shot for the side pocket. Well, you might be able to see that ball up on the upper right-hand corner and pocket that one in the corner. I believe either shot's available to him. Good shot. Played the 4-ball on the side. He's got a shot on the 5 in the corner. Well, it's a thin cut. Looks like she might have a shot on the deuce in the corner pocket. I can't tell if it goes by the 14, though. She's looking straight at it. I've got an angle on it, so I can't see it. There, it does go by. Now we got an angle we can see. And follows this ball down a little bit. Perfect. And she's got these 2 balls on the bottom. Perfect. Follow this, gets the other, or draw either one. I think I'd be more apt to follow this ball. Play the 3, just follow it about 7 inches, 6 inches. Easy shot on the 1 in the other corner pocket. Don't want to be straight in. You want to keep that cue ball on the bottom, or get up higher and create more of an angle so you can run the cue ball. She can run the cue ball up. But she can just follow this to the left side rail and have a shot on the 5, and that leads him for a shot on the 6 ball in the side pocket, and then the shot on the 7 ball in the upper right-hand corner. But the 8 ball is tied up. So they're going to have to do something about that. Now, a really skilled player would probably shoot this 7 ball into the middle of the table first, then shoot the 5, then shoot the 6, and open up the 8 for a shot. And that happens when you're trying to do a little bit too much with the cue ball. You want to move that ball around and shoot the 6 next, because I believe they want to use shoot the 7 next, upper right-hand corner, and then be able to use that 6 ball to open up the 8, get a shot on the 8 ball. If they want to run out, it's available to them. She can play the. She's got ball in hand. Wow. She can play the 11 in the corner, the 13, which is right next to it, in the opposite corner. Then the 14 in the same corner as the 11, the 9 ball in the side pocket, or get shape on that ball up by her cue stick, by the upper right-hand corner. Play that one, then the 9 ball in the side pocket, and then a straightened shot on the 8. Find your pattern. That's your lead ball. That's your key ball right there. That one or the one next to it on the left, excuse me. That's your key ball. You want to get rid of that 14 now. The one up by those two solids, because you may not be able to get a shot on it later. Get on it now, then get on the 11, and then run out. All it would take is just a little bit of draw stroke on that upper right-hand corner ball, and you get perfect on the 11. That's exactly what he's looking at. He's looking at where to get for the 11. Good shot selection here. As long as that ball goes, it's a good shot selection. I'm not saying one way's right, the other way's wrong, but this has more opportunity for no errors. Less opportunity to make an error. But there's no insurance. This is nice. All she has to do is just fall forward just a hair. Just make the ball. She has a nice stroke for this, nice touch for this. Just make the ball fall forward a couple of inches. Pocket the 13 in the opposite right-hand corner, and then the other ball in the corner pocket in the 8 ball. Oh, she fell forward way too much. But he can go forward on this ball and give her the 13 in the right-hand corner pocket. She's good. Just made her partner work a little harder with that shot, that's all. Needs to be accurate here, and I believe he is. Here we go. Hill, hill. 2 shots away from another victory. I believe this will be their 3rd victory. 3rd win in a row. Got to get it done. Just bring it back a little nicely done. That's where you don't want to be. That's the worst case scenario as far as leaving the cue ball in the rail. Everything else was best case scenario. Very makeable shot. There's a chance you can miss this because you're against the rail. Stay with the stroke, shoot it, and gin. Game. Nice match, well played, good sportsmanship. Things to look for. Next match will be at 3 o'clock. 3 p.m. match at Casino del Sol in Tucson, Arizona.